Welcome. Today's video is a bit different than the ones previously posted because today I'll be sharing with you a channeled message that I recorded a couple of weeks ago. You're probably already very familiar with channeling, but I wanted to share a few thoughts about it in this introduction. To me, the essence of channeling is being open to, receptive to, in harmony with pure vibrations from higher dimensions of consciousness, higher dimensions of wisdom and intelligence and love and power. And all of us have the ability to channel in one form or another. I consider athletes who are in the zone experiencing a form of channeling. Certainly, artists who have a sense of divine inspiration flowing through them in the creation of their art, that's a form of channeling. For any of us, in any moment of insight, of revelation, of illumination, of understanding of something that we had not understood before, in those moments, we are in harmony with pure vibrations of higher realms of consciousness, including that of our own expanded self. Now, the form of channeling I've been most intrigued by is the ability to channel verbally, to intentionally become receptive to these higher vibrations and bring them through the voice and spoken language, spoken words. So it's something that I've benefited from in terms of listening to and reading channeled messages from others, other talented channels. The channeled material that I have enjoyed over the years has been tremendously helpful on my journey of awakening. And I wanted to experience that for myself. I'd already been doing a form of channeling in my journal in which I would pose a question to my expanded self, put down the pen, go inside, and feel for a response. And as I started to feel something, I would open my eyes and then begin to write. But again, what I wanted to be able to do was this more in the moment verbal channeling. And so a little over a year ago, I began spending more regular time practicing that. And right away, I just felt so helped by it. The energy itself coming through is so coherent, it's grounding and centering and expansive. It's very empowering. That's the experience, the quality that I experience many times is a sense of greater personal empowerment. And the messages themselves have been tremendously helpful, tremendously so. Not too long ago, I decided to begin sharing some of these channelings with a small group of long-term clients and students and friends and just see what happened. And what's happened is that we're enjoying it and we're all benefiting from it, not just from the messages themselves, but from the energy, Certainly I can feel it as I'm channeling, and so can those who are listening and receiving it, which is wonderful. What we're discovering is the energy of it is helping us to embrace, to embody, to integrate the teachings more fully, more completely than simply through understanding the words and concepts. And again, that's tremendously helpful on this journey of awakening. These are very intense times that we're in. It can be easy to lose our clarity, to feel confused somewhat, and to feel a little off balance. And so I feel like right now, this type of message, this type of communication is particularly helpful because of the energy of it, because it is so stabilizing, so grounding. So excited to share this with you. You'll notice that the volume and the cadence of my voice do change from my normal spoken voice, as well as the pronunciation of some words. So just know that going in. And I invite you to relax with an open mind and an open heart, and to not only listen, but to receive, to intend to feel the energy itself, the vibrations. Enjoy.
Hello, dear ones. We are here and we are delighted to be sharing with you at this time. There is an understanding we have that we have shared with this lovely being you know as Suzanne, and she has shared it with you. And it is one that is so powerfully liberating that we want to emphasize it again. And what we are speaking of is the understanding that your desires, your heartfelt desires, are not separate from you. They are an expression of you. They are the desires of Source to experience and express itself uniquely through you as you. Yes, yes. We want you to feel into the truth of this. Your desires are not goals to be reached, although, of course, you will certainly, as you move through time, have experiences that you could identify as the achievement of goals. But we encourage you to set that aside for the moment and feel into the energy, the fluidity and flow of energy. And desire itself is a pure a pure impulse for expression. It is one of movement, and it wants to express through you. This is what your desires actually are. And you may also use the word passion or interests. It's that which lights you up, that which calls you to focus in certain ways, that which feels joyful to imagine, that which you wish to create, experience, express, share. Yes? So any of these terms or phrases could be readily used in exchange for the word desire, but we use the word desire because it is a good one and it is a simple single word. So your desires, once again, are an expression of who you are. They are an expression of who you are. They are not separate from you. They exist right here and right now because you exist right here and right now. And you are so much more than a physical being, yes? And the so much more includes these beautiful desires that are calling you into more, calling you into greater expression, into greater joy, into greater fulfillment, yes? So we want you to feel into the truth of that, the reality of that. And so as you cultivate this unity consciousness, union with, understanding of your oneness with Source, oneness with your own desires, you come to understand that that which you want is not something you have to go out and get. It already exists here and now. It already exists here and now. Some of it has become perceivable through your physical senses. Some of it has not. And those desires which have not yet become perceivable through your physical senses are nonetheless real and pulsing and existing now. And so the opportunity here, as you really let this sink in, is to relax and allow these vibrations to find expression in you and through you. Yes, this is another way of saying that from your perspective as a physical being, you learn how to realize them, to allow them to become real in your experience. Yes? Yes. And this allowing is an expansive state. It is an open state. It is a joyful state. This really is about states of being. As you consciously cultivate states of being that feel expansive, that feel open, that feel joyful, that feel fulfilling, that feel delighted, that feel satisfied, that feel eager and interested, these states of being bring you into vibrational harmony with the desires that are yet to be realized through you. And then they can be realized through you in delightful ways, in moments of exquisite synchronicity, in inspired ideas that light you up, in resources showing up, in taking joyful action. They come together in and through you and through your life in ways that are very satisfying to you. You don't need to plan specifically. Of course, you make plans for various things, but in this larger sense, there is no planning required. It is all about allowing and recognizing the elements of your desires coming into realization. And so we encourage you to be attentive, to be aware, to be open, to recognize anything seemingly small or large that has the vibrational tone of what you desire. And it could be something as simple as seeing a butterfly light on a branch right in front of you that brings you great delight. It could be something that is not specifically in your mind related to your desires, and yet as you experience it, you feel the joy, the delight, the surprise that living into your desires brings alive in you. So any and every moment of delight, of satisfaction, of joy is a moment to be acknowledged, appreciated, and celebrated. And the more you can affirm within yourself that I am living in the flow of my beautiful life. I am in the flow of my beautiful life. All that I desire is happening now. It's happening. Yes, not all of it has happened. Well, that would not be any fun. Life is an ongoing experience, exploration, adventure. So, of course, there are always desires yet to be realized. That's what makes this exciting. And there are always desires being realized in every moment when you are open and attentive and recognizing these exquisite moments of synchronicity or inspiration or quiet satisfaction. So we encourage you to really pay attention, not in a, oh, I need to pay attention way, in an open, like, oh, let me start paying more attention. Let me start becoming more aware of all the magical things already occurring in my life. And the more you have that intention, the more you will see them and recognize them. And we encourage you to take delight in that and to appreciate them and to acknowledge them for what they are. Yes, they are certainly unique and pure moments in and of themselves that are meant to delight you and uplift you, and they are evidence, so to speak, signals that the further desires are manifesting, that you are in an ongoing process of allowing, of realizing these beautiful desires you hold in your heart of hearts and that are vibrating powerfully in your energy field. These beautiful desires are real. They do exist now, and they're being realized through you, through your awareness of these moments of unfolding. Yes? Yes. It is our sincere desire and intention here for the energy of this message to support you in embracing it. We understand that the specific concepts may already be familiar to you, but it is our intention through this type of communication for you to more readily be able to feel, to embrace and embody the validity, the truth of these concepts. Yes? So we hope that has been true for you in listening to this, and we want to say that we adore you. It is our ever deepening hope that you begin to see and know and feel yourselves as we see and know and feel you, as the magnificent, brilliant, courageous, joyful beings of light and love that you truly are. You are richly deserving of all the good life has to offer. in the light of the one, in the one of the light, there is only love.